last class, we have seen the two parallelograms which are on the same base and between the parallels whose areas are equal. So today we are going to see the two triangles which are on the same base and lies between the same parallels are equal in their areas and the converse of it, and how we are using the theorems in solving the problems. Today we are going to see theorem 9.2. Two triangles on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in their areas. So I have drawn two triangles where these two triangles on the same base AC and lies between the parallels. So we are going to prove that these triangle areas are equal. Now coming to the proof, let us consider a parallelogram where this parallelogram you have a diagonal AC. This AC divides your parallelogram into two triangles. So these two triangles having the same base AC and lies between the parallels. We are going to prove that those two triangle areas are equal. Now we are going to draw an altitude AN to the triangle ADC. So I have drawn altitude AN to DC. We know that the diagonal of a parallelogram divides the two triangles into congruent triangles. So I have written that the diagonal AC divides a parallelogram ABCD into two congruent triangles. So the meaning of congruent triangles where the corresponding sides of the two triangles are equal to each other. So in this case I am writing triangle ADC is congruent to triangle CBA. I am talking about these two triangles. Now let us consider this triangle ADC where my area of this triangle will be half into base into height. So I am writing area of ADC is equal to half into my base is CD, altitude is AN. Now if you go for this full parallelogram where the altitude will be the same for the parallelogram also. So we have the area of the parallelogram whose formula will be base into height. So I consider the base as CD, height as AN. Now when we compare both the areas, that is your area of the triangle and area of the parallelogram, we see here area of the triangle will be equivalent to half of CD into AN will be the area of the parallelogram. So I am writing area of triangle is equal to half of the area of the parallelogram. Now if you go for this triangle, so where if you draw the altitude, we follow the same procedure here. So we also get that area of CBA which will be equivalent to half of the area of a parallelogram in a similar case. So when we compare these two cases, I find that area of ADC is equal to half of the parallelogram. Similarly, area of CBA is equal to half of the parallelogram. Comparing both the cases, we find that the area of both these triangles are equal to each other. So hence I proved that the two triangles which are on the same base and between the two parallels are equal in their areas. We see now converse of theorem 9.2. So in theorem 9.2, we have seen that two triangles on the same base and lie between the parallels are equal in their area. But the converse of this will be two triangles are on the same base and having equal areas should lie between the two parallels. Problem number 1. Show that the median of a triangle divides a triangle into two triangles of equal areas. So we consider the triangle ABC and where AD is the median. So the median which defines as a line which is drawn from the vertex A touching the base at its midpoint. So here D is the midpoint. So joining AD where AD is called as the median. Now we need to show that this median AD divides this full triangle ABC into two triangles, that is your ABD and ADC of equal areas. Now coming here, we have written let ABC be a triangle and AD be its median. We need to show that this median divides a triangle ABC into two triangles of equal areas. So here we need to show area of ABD is equal to area of ACD. Now in order to prove this area, I need a perpendicular line, that is my altitude. So I have drawn AN as an altitude construction. AN is perpendicular to BC. Now if we consider this triangle ABD, where the area of this triangle will be half into base into height. So I am writing area of ABD is half into base is BD, height is AN, calling this as equation 1. Now I am going to make a change over here. Since D is the midpoint of the base BC, instead of writing BD, I can replace this BD as CD. So I am writing here BD as CD, half into CD into AN. I've written the reason. Here D is the midpoint. Now you see here the CD and your AN. CD belongs to the triangle ADC. This ADC is an obtuse angle triangle. In obtuse angle triangle, your altitude lies outside the triangle. So if you consider this triangle, whose area will be half into base is CD and your height, that is altitude, is AN. So it looks like half into CD into AN, which will be the area of the triangle ADC. So I am replacing this as area of the triangle ADC. Thus we have shown that area of ABD is equal to area of ADC, which implies that the median divides your triangle into two triangles of equal areas. Problem number 2. DEF are respectively the midpoints of the sides BC, CA and AB. We need to show that the BDEF is a parallelogram and area of DEF is equal to 1/4 of area of triangle ABC. The third one, area of BDEF is equal to half of the area of the triangle ABC. Now we will see the first proof here. Let us consider the sides AB and AC. So in AB and AC, we find that E and F are the midpoints. So we use the midpoint theorem, which states that the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and equal to half of your third side. So EF, or this EF line joining the midpoints of AB and AC, so I can write that by midpoint theorem EF is parallel to BC and EF is equal to half of the length of BC. So since EF is parallel to BC, I can say that EF is parallel to BD also. So I am writing EF is parallel to BD and D is a midpoint. So half of BC, I can write it as BD. So this case I can transfer into EF is equal to half of BC is BD. So we find that EF is parallel to BD, EF length is equal to BD. So thus if one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, then they form the parallelogram. So I got BDEF is a parallelogram. Now coming to the second subdivision, we need to prove that area of DEF is equal to 1/4 times of area of the triangle ABC. So the before case, we have seen that BDEF is a parallelogram. So we know that the triangles, that is BFD and DEF, are on the same base DF and lies between the parallels. That is, since it is a parallelogram, these two triangles lies between the parallels. We have seen that the two triangles on the same base and lies between the parallels where their areas are equal. So we are going to use a concept here in parallelogram BDEF, where you have the two triangles BFD, DEF, whose areas will be equal because of this concept. The two triangles on the same base and between the parallels are equal in their area. So let us write and call this equation as 1. Now if you go for this area, that is your DCEF, where the same case we know that your D and F are the midpoints. So by the midpoint theorem, DF is parallel to AC and DF is equal to half of AC. The same process as we follow here, we get DF is parallel to CE and DF is equal to CE. So this forms a parallelogram as we follow the previous case. Now we write here in parallelogram DCEF, same thing, two triangles on the same base and between the parallels we get those areas are equal to each other. I am writing area of CDE is equal to area of DEF. Now we go for this area AEDF. Now similarly here this AE and DF, we can say that one pair of the opposite sides are parallel and equal. We get this as a parallelogram. So the two triangles which are on the same base and lies between the parallels are equal in their area. So I am writing area of AFE is equal to area of DEF. Now you are having as it is, we call those as the first one equation 2, second one, first one equation 1, second one equation 2, third one equation 3. Now let us consider the full area of triangle ABC, where this ABC has been divided into 4 parts. If I want to find the area of the full triangle ABC, I am dividing into 4 areas. So where area of BFD, area of CDF, area of DEF and area of AEF. So I am adding all those areas. We find that area of BFD which is equal to DEF, and similarly CDF which is equal to DEF, and similarly AFE which is equal to area of DEF. So replacing BFD, CDF, AFE as DEF, I will get 4 times of area of DEF. So area of ABC is equal to 4 times of area of DEF, where area of DEF will be equivalent to, bringing this 4 here, I will be getting 1 by 4 of area of triangle ABC. So hence I derived the second one, area of DEF is equal to 1 by 4 of area of the triangle ABC. Now the third subdivision, area of BDEF is equal to half of the area of ABC. Now you see the parallelogram BDEF, as we proved from the first case, BDEF is a parallelogram. So these two triangles are equal in their area. So I can say that BDEF is equal to 2 times of my area DEF. Since my both the triangle area are equal, I am calling these two triangles as 2 times of this area DEF. So I write area of the parallelogram BDEF is equal to 2 times of the area of DEF, where in the second case we proved that area of DEF is equal to 1 by 4 of area of the triangle ABC. We are using the second concept here. So area of DEF is 1 by 4 area of ABC. Substituting in this, I will be getting 2 into 1 by 4 of area of ABC, which is equal to the area of the parallelogram. Now 2 gets cancelled with 4. We will be getting 1 by 2 into area of ABC. Hence I proved that area of the parallelogram BDEF is equal to half of the area of triangle ABC. Third problem, XY is a line drawn parallel to the side BC of triangle ABC. So in the given figure, he has drawn a triangle ABC. XY is a line drawn parallel to the base BC. If BE is parallel to AC, CF is parallel to AB, meet XY at E and F respectively. So where your XY, this X has been extended to the point E and Y has been extended to the point F, such that we are joining BE. BE should be parallel to the AC line, and we are joining CF. CF should be drawn parallel to AB. So that's what he has written. BE is parallel to AC. That is a BE parallel to AC. CF parallel to AB. So it means joining BE and CF. We need to show that area of the triangle ABE, this triangle, is equivalent to area of the triangle ACF. Now before proving those two areas of the triangle, let me see that XY is given as parallel to BC. So if X is extended to E, I can say that EY will also be parallel to BC, and it is given in the problem BE is parallel to AC. So I can say that BE is also parallel to CY. So hence in this figure EBCY, I find that the opposite sides are parallel. So I can say that EBCY is a parallelogram. Similarly, if X is extended, Y is extended to F. So I can say that XF will be parallel to BC, and he has given CF is parallel to AB. such that CF will also be parallel to XB. So this forms a parallelogram, that is your XBCF is a parallelogram. And we find that these two parallelograms are on the same base BC and lies between the parallels. So I have written everything. XY parallel to BC, EY is drawn parallel to, that is EY is shown as parallel to BC and BE is shown as parallel to AC. So all this EBCY is a parallelogram. Similarly, XBCF, as I said, it is a parallelogram. Now we find that EBCY, XBCF, the two parallelograms, same base and between the parallels. So those areas of the two parallelogram will be equal, calling this as equation 1. Now we consider the triangle ABE and the parallelogram EBCY. We know by the theorem, if the triangle and the parallelogram are on the same base and lies between the two parallels, then area of the triangle is equal to half of the area of the parallelogram. So I am writing area of the triangle AEB is equal to half of area of EBCY. Now calling this as equation 2. Similarly, if we consider the triangle ACF, so this ACF and this parallelogram EC, that is XBCF, CFXB, this parallelogram and this triangle ACF are on the same base CF, lies between the parallel CF and AB. This area of the triangle ACF is equal to half of the parallelogram XBCF. So I am writing area of ACF is equivalent to area, half of area of the parallelogram XBCF. Now you see equation 1 where the two parallelogram areas are equal. In the second one where area of AEB is equal to half of this parallelogram EBCY. Third one, area of ACF is equal to half of area of XBCF. As we compare equation 1, 2 and 3, I write area of AEB is equal to area of ACB as my parallelogram areas are equal. So we get area of ABE triangle is equivalent to area of ACF. Hereby, we come to the conclusion that using the theorem, if the two parallelograms on the same base and lies between the two parallels are equal in their area, as well as the triangle and the parallelogram on the same base and lie between the parallels, where you get the area of the triangle which will be equivalent to half of the area of the parallelogram. Similarly, for the two triangles on the same base. So we use all this theorem in the problem and hence we solved it.